Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of the 2023 Winnebago Revel, so let's get started. Here is an overview of the layout. And here are the specifications. It has a freshwater capacity of 21 gallons as well as a gray tank capacity of 21 gallons. The OCCC is 1,722 pounds. The cassette toilet capacity is 5 gallons. It has a hydronic heating system with LED touchscreen panel, a 320 amp hour lithium ion battery with dedicated second alternator to charge system, and a 2,000 watt inverter. There's an LED light right above the passenger door. Big awning on top with LED lighting. This right here is an opening window in the sliding door. Running board right below along the side. All-terrain tires. Moving to the rear, there's a ladder so you can access the rooftop. Backup camera above. There's a 5,000-pound tow hitch along with a 7-pin connection. Some backup parking sensors. And check out the clearance. Okay, so let's open up these rear doors. Each door has this storage pocket. On the passenger side is the water intake system. The driver's side has the master on-off switch, a light switch, 2 USB ports, and the solar input. Above is a roll-down bug screen along with a roll-down privacy shade. Moving to the driver's side, LED light above, little opening window right here. Below that is the 30 amp plug-in. Cassette toilet right here. Sewer connection below. Running board along the side here. And opening up that driver's door, you open up this little door to access your diesel input. Moving to the front, there are LED lights and some front parking sensors. There's also a camera up front here. All right, time to check out the inside of this RV. So right here, upon opening that sliding door, there's this outdoor table with this adjustment. And some drains right there. Okay, so I'm going to grab onto this handle, which is also a ram track. And this is what it looks like inside. All right, so let's start with the cockpit area. I do have to duck my head to enter, and let's check it out. Now the driver's seat has this adjustable armrest. It is not a power seat, so it is manually adjusted. There are power folding mirrors. The steering wheel has these controls readily accessible right at your fingertips. Now moving up to the dash, there's some covered storage compartments. So right in front of the driver, there's that one. In the center, there's a wireless phone charger along with a 12-volt and some USB ports. In front of the passenger is another covered storage compartment. There's also 2 cup holders up here on the dash. Below, in front of the passenger, there's a ledge for additional storage. Moving to the center, there's this touchscreen Infotainment Center. Down below, there are 4 cup holders, nice carbon fiber trim. Right below those cup holders, there's a USB port and another 12 volts. Up above the driver, there's a ledge for some storage, as well as above the passenger. There's even this little storage compartment for sunglasses. All right, let's check out the rest of this RV. So right above the cockpit area is this headliner shelf with a good amount of storage space. Behind the passenger seat is the fire extinguisher. Now let's check out the passenger seating behind the driver's seat. So there are two seat belts here. One is an over-the-shoulder belt and the other one is a lap belt. This also serves as a dinette, so there's this table that does swivel. Now there's a lot going on in this little area, so we'll start with what's behind this bench seating. So there's a little storage compartment in there. Underneath the seat part, there's another storage area, and this one stores the extension for the countertop. Right below is another storage area. There are two 110 outlets down here, making this a good place to do some remote working if needed. Right above, there's this cabinet, and in here there are two 110 outlets, two USB ports, and a 12 volt. And this is actually a pretty good size. Under that cabinet, there's a RAM track. There are two USB ports and a 12 volt. There's a window right here that does open up. It opens up awning style, like that. And it comes with a pull-down bug screen and a pull-up privacy shade. Now, right behind this bench seating are lots of controllers. So we have the Euroloft controller up here. There's the hydronics controller, which controls your hot water and in-cabin heating. Below that, there are some light switches. This one turns on the bathroom light. This one turns on your main cabin light. And this one turns on the light underneath that headliner shelf. And as you can see, there's a high setting and a low setting for the lighting. Right here is the water pump switch and your tank level and battery level monitor. Down below is the solar disconnect switch. Right here is the Sandtrex controller, and below that is the solar charge controller. So right across, let's check out this sliding door area. There's a big window that does open up awning style. It has a pull-down bug screen, as well as a pull-up privacy shade. Now there's also this additional roll-down bug screen that goes the full length. Now let's check out the kitchen. So this is the countertop space. The sink does not have a cover, but as I showed you earlier, it does have a countertop extension, providing you with some more surface space. And that's what it looks like when it's installed, and it's a good amount of counter space. So I'm going to take that back out and show you what's right here. There are two 110 outlets, an awning light switch, the awning in-out switch, and a couple of light switches. The refrigerator is right below. It's a Nova Cool. And there are 3 levels of storage. There's a little freezer on top with this floppy door. The refrigerator door has 3 levels of storage, and this refrigerator is also accessible from the outside because the door swings out quite wide. Now in the drawer right below the countertop is where the induction 1-burner cooktop is stored. So you can just simply pull that out, set that on top, and plug it in on the side here. Or you can even take it outdoors and set it on that pull-down tabletop that I showed you earlier. And put this back in. So there's a cabinet above, which has a good amount of room in it. Below that cabinet, there's a ram track and a light that you can push on and off. There's a storage basket on the side here, and there's 2 USB ports. The sink is a good size. It has this tall angled faucet. There's a water drain switch right here below the sink. And let's check out the drawers. The first drawer is quite small. The one below is shallow, but it's a good size. And below that, this one's pretty deep and can hold a lot of items. On the side of all of that, there's this large storage compartment. There's 3 levels of storage, and you can use this as a pantry, or you can, of course, store your clothes in there. So now let's check out the bathroom. It's located right across from the kitchen. So it's got a bifold door, and check out the bathroom. Now this bathroom also doubles as a storage closet, so it's got these wood shelves in it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those. Now the shelves are somewhat on the heavy side, but it's actually not too bad. So this is what the bathroom looks like without the shelves in there. So I'm going to step in and check it out. You know, it's a little tight, but it's not too bad. It'll get the job done. So up on top, there's a power air vent. There's this hanging rod, which is removable. Let's check out the shower head. So it doesn't have any adjustments. It does have this start-stop switch though, and it is plastic. There's a hook right here for hanging your towel. A little storage compartment in there to store some of your bathroom products. A covered toilet paper holder below, and the cassette toilet. It does need a shower curtain which goes right across, and it just snaps in place. Now let's check out the rear of the coach. It's where the garage area is located, as well as the Euroloft bed. So let's step in the back here. And this is how much room is back here in this garage area. It's got a good amount of room for storing your outdoor toys. There's 6 D-rings in here, so 3 on each side. The passenger side has a light above. Below, there's some netting for storage. Right underneath the Euroloft bed is some additional storage, so it has this zippered bag that'll come in handy for storing some items, as well as this hanging cargo net, which is on 2 of the ram tracks. Moving on to the driver's side, there's another light up here. Below, there are a couple of lights that you can easily push on and off. There's a window over here that does open up awning style, a pull-down bug screen, and a pull-up privacy shade. This compartment is where the batteries are stored. There's a little storage area that doesn't have a cover, but you can still store some items in there. There are 2 110 outlets right here. Over on this wall, there are 2 additional 110 outlets, as well as a couple of light switches. All right, let's check out the Euroloft Bed System. So I'm going to head over to that controller, and I do have the key inserted, so I'm going to go ahead and lower the bed. And it's going down pretty quickly, and it's actually pretty quiet. Now it's in its lowest position, so let's check it out. It's nice back here. It's like a little private room, but yet it still feels kind of open. Now there are some flares on each side so that it gives the occupant some more head and leg room for those tall people. There are a couple of USB ports right here, as well as a 12-volt. Now right above me is the AC unit. It's a nice low profile, so you don't have to hit your head on it, and the controls for controlling the climate are readily available right there. All right, let's put the bed back up. Okay, there's even a ram track right here on the bed. So there's this power air vent located right here in the center of the coach, and it comes with this handy remote control for powering that. So that pretty much wraps it up for this tour of the 2023 Winnebago Revel. So this is pretty much a multi-purpose, versatile coach. It has this great garage space, and if you need more height to store your items, you can always leave the bed in the raised position. The bed was very easy to raise and lower. You just push that button on the controller, and you can leave it made with your blankets and pillows, so you don't have to worry about storing them anywhere. The AC unit is up there, and you do have to have the bed lowered a little to access those climate buttons. Now the bathroom served also as a storage closet, which was great. However, the shelves were a little awkward to take out and put back in, and they were a little bit on the heavy side. Now the kitchen countertop was great that it had a countertop extension. However, it was a little difficult to get that countertop extension in place. Now note, there is no microwave and no TV in this coach. However, it did come with this great portable induction cooktop. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please join me for future videos, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.